Okay, I'm taking a video picture of this tweet that was just sent 14 seconds ago. And then this is a video log pertaining to predictions. This is a prediction tweet through Twitter. It says, got to sign off for a while, preparing to move if anything happens towards me today, no matter who's involved, gang stalking. SDPD whistleblower, TTTTT. I'm going to click on the tweet in order to be able to prove that the tweet was just sent on today's date, September 21st, 2014, at 9:58 a.m. It's now 9:59 a.m. I am gang stalked at this hiking area, okay? The fourth hiking area I've been gang stalked to. This is the hiking area where the brutal assault took place at on July 9th, 2014. And when they bring about gang stalking, when they bring about events towards gang stalking targets, they dress it up to make it appear that it's anything but gang stalking. Now, just real briefly, this video applies for every single hiking area that I'm like this one, and it also applies at the locations where the areas are that I am preparing to move to. In other words, today's date is September 21st, 2014, and my name is Leslie Williams. In fact, let me just go ahead and go to the calendar icon here really fast on the phone. That way you can also see that, you can also be able to witness that my statements are being made on today's date, because this is a video prediction. Okay, September 2014 to 21st. Now, what I do is make predictions concerning what could happen concerning me, about me, towards me, around me, or against me, and or my property as a result of being a gang stalking target. Now, if you've never heard of gang stalking, understand please, it is not stalking by gangs at all, okay? Organized stalking and gang stalking is nothing but, literally, organized crime in the system at the federal, state, and local level. And basically they work in concert in order to perpetrate these criminal realities, and then to use the same employment descriptions to protect them. They are also connected to many different types of law enforcement tools and resources that enable them to solicit the help from community members, church groups, charities, self-help groups, fraternities, sororities, any business, university campuses, any place the targeted individual goes. They are creatively and at least overtly harassed by basically using, most of it is done by the business community. Let me just backtrack for a second, because I'm not going to spend this entire video on talking about how gang stalking operates, because I got slews of videos online right now that show how these expeditions operate in many different YouTube accounts. And so what I'm going to do is give you right now one of the main ones that have been currently used. Go to Google and type in Exposing Police 1, not O-N-E, the numeric 1. Okay, so that would be at Google, type in Exposing Police 1, okay, which is the number 1, not O-N-E. Okay, space YouTube channel, and then hit enter. As a result, you should Google will generate to you videos that have been published online at YouTube using this YouTube account. Exposing San Diego is another YouTube account that you can go to and look at my videos, as well as Exposing SDPD1, Exposing SDPD2, Exposing SDPD3, and there's quite a few other YouTube channels online that are mine that hold hundreds of videos. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you might think, okay, just one last note. The reason why I got a bunch of different YouTube channels is because I was playing shell games with the perpetrators who are perpetrating this criminal reality, because cyber surveillance is a methodology of gang stalking expeditions. And they were getting online and pretending to be community members and even family members, and posting extremely abusive and harassing dialogue, okay, in order to reorientate viewers' perception about who I am and what I'm exposing, and so on and so forth. And that is gang stalking methods in itself as well. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I gotta move from this area that I've been hiking out at now since November 2012, and obviously, and I've already stated today's date is September 21st, 2014. As a result of being a gang-stalking target, targeted individuals are subjected to, but not limited to, staged events. And when they stage an event against the targeted individual of organized stalking, which is another name for gang stalking, they will also stage the witnesses. And here's the thing about street theaters. Hold on a second. Now, street theaters is a term that can be Googled at Google and cross-reference to organized stalking, and then in a separate search, gang stalking. Organized stalking is actually the best way to research this criminality, but since most targets, when they first become familiar with this, well, let me just put it to you this way: research both organized stalking and gang stalking. There's a lot of excellent information online concerning this crime that is titled gang stalking, so don't dismiss gang stalking as being irrelevant. Again, this is not stalking by gangs at all. It's nothing but community-based harassment, okay? The harassment is designed to break the targeted individual down psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, physiologically, in every way that you can go after a human being. They basically do it. Now go to Google right now, please, and if you feel inclined to do so. Basically what I'm going to do is just throw out descriptions. If you feel inclined to research them in order to be able to see the truth concerning what's happening to me and my fellow targeted individuals, then you can do so. I hope and pray that you do, because these expeditions are becoming so prevalent that they are literally just targeting anybody, including your children, including at schools, at every level. College, high school, university. These is organized crime syndicates who are doing this. Now, organized stalking, gang stalking, one targeted individual can be picked for a whole slew of crimes, which I've already mentioned in all of my videos. So just watch them if you're interested in researching what these criminal realities are about. Now, basically, the reason why I'm making this video, day before yesterday, I had to take some property over to one of the areas that I'm moving property to in order to at least use that area as a temporary, infrequent hiking area. Because I have been literally, go to YouTube right now and well, what I was going to say is that I got poison ivy from this, so I'm going to address my poison ivy issue while I'm talking to you. Now, you can go to Google, obviously, and type in how gang stalking perpetrators create homelessness of targets, okay? They do that using other employment descriptions, property owners, landlords, and basically what they'll do with them is work in a covert, cooperating, participating relationship, okay? And so what we got to understand here is that the goal for them is to create the homelessness of the target in order to then continue to bring about the incremental steps that are next in the campaign concerning what they want to do next against the target. Using employment descriptions to do so. Social services workers, social security workers, police officers, fire department personnel, including EMS, along with as well other private EMS firms. Okay, doctors in area hospitals, nurses in area hospitals, administrative staff in area neighborhood hospitals, county mental health, psychiatrists, including psychiatrists and psychologists on psychiatric floors in area neighborhood hospitals. Basically what this is again, it's organized crime in a system, and they not only use a system to perpetrate their criminalities, but this syndicate has also reached out and tentacled out within the community in reference to other syndicate members, okay, that are in specific employment descriptions that can be utilized against the target as a result of but not only the destitution is created for the target. See, basically the whole thing is about exploitation of the target, including human trafficking and sexual servitude rings and prostitution rings, land co-opting, property co-opting, mortgage co-opting, trust fund liquidation, identity theft, non-consensual human experimentation as well. Now, insurance fraud of every form, including the perpetrators literally even taking out a life insurance policy in the target's name and then having them murdered. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these filthy wild rats that are in the system that are perpetrating these criminal realities, they know exactly what they're doing, and as a result, they know that they're breaking the law. So since they're in the system, though, that is, and these individuals being in the system and then using the system to perpetrate their criminalities, they also have to use the system to protect them. Now, on August 27, 2014, UCSD campus police came to this area under the excuse of saying they were scoping the area, okay, because it's their right to do so since they are also law enforcement, okay. And then as a result, they gave me a trespass notice. First, the one of the two, the one did the main talking, the other one just stood there. The one that did the main talking asked me for my ID. I at first thought he was a San Diego police officer, so I said, well, what are you doing here? You know, I don't think it's, I forgot exactly what I said. I said something along the lines that, well, I was just talking to the San Diego police the other day or something like that. He goes, we're not SDPD, we're UCSD campus police. I go, really? I go, well, I'm not giving you jack shit. And referring to my ID. He goes, that's okay, I know who you are. So he got on his radio and he literally stated my name and called whoever they call for information pertaining to like your driver's license and stuff like this. And within seconds, my accurate information came through. I heard it right over the radio concerning who I am, my P.O. box and everything. Now, go to YouTube right now and type in learning disabled woman brutally arrested at SDSU. There's at least 10 videos online concerning that, and then correlate what I'm exposing in that video pertaining to what I just stated. Now, UCSD, I was gang stalked all over UCSD campus, all over their campus, all over it. As a result of me being a gang stalking target, one of the main things that the perpetrators have been doing towards me in order to intentionally let me know that I'm being gang stalked, in order to cause me to experience psychological battering, psychological harassment, menacide, okay? One of the main ways that they intentionally, overtly let you know that you're being gang stalked is by literally getting around me along all my routes every single day for the last 2 years at least, and literally repeating specific words or phrases and physical gestures. The words and phrases are as follows but not limited to: gang stalk, oh my god; gang stalking, oh my god; gang stalker, oh my god; gang stalk, crazy; gang stalk, weird; gang stalk, you know, oh my god. Now, I didn't develop their techniques. All I know is that it's been caught on hundreds of audio files everywhere I go, including at UCSD. I at least have 130 audio files pertaining to UCSD alone. Now, I was all over the internet exposing UCSD, and UCSD and cyber surveillance is a methodology of gang stalking. So they know I was on the internet exposing them. In fact, back in 2012, an incident occurred on their campus that led me to be banned for a year from their libraries. Go to YouTube right now and type in learning disabled woman, dang, what's the title of it? Just bear with me for a second. Learning disabled woman catches library security admitting stage complaint can cause her to be banned, UCSD. That was caught on November 20th, 2013, within days of when that 1 year ban expired. Hold on a second. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is this. I got 900 audio files at least of individuals getting around me on a daily basis saying gang stalk, oh my god, everywhere I go. Here at this hiking area, at UCSD, and every business I went to. Just go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalking at UCSD. Learning disabled woman exposes gang stalking at UCSD. Learning disabled woman exposes gang stalking at UCSD Price Center. And what you're going to be listening for is people in the background around me saying gang stalk, oh my god. You got to listen closely, and trust me, you will hear it. Now, if I'm exposing them online, okay, and they know it, okay, if they create an event towards me on their campus, it'll look obvious that this event was staged, because, in part, I predict what they're going to do before they do it, even on audio files on my way going to the campus. Okay? So, what they chose to do was to come here, use an excuse that they were just sweeping the area to cause me to move to areas that I have already dropped property off at. Okay? Now, on every single occasion when I dropped property off at this location, gang stalking, oh my god, was set on all bus routes going to it and coming back from it once I left the area where the property was dropped off at. Hacking into a target's cell phone and using it as a GPS locator is a methodology of gang stalking, and that's how they know when and how to place the crafted harassment around the target for the target to experience on a daily basis. So let's see if anything happens towards me, concerning me, about me, around me, or against me at these new hiking areas. I literally got to stop talking right now because I'm trying to make all my videos 15 minutes or less. Please look at the videos in this YouTube channel. It's a new one. Thank you.